Welcome to NOLAforever.com. And today we're actually going to be getting on that the steamboat, and we're actually going to be getting on the famous Natchez Steamboat. That one's a Creole Queen. As you can see, today is an absolutely gorgeous day here in New Orleans. So let's go ahead and we're at the riverfront, by the way. This is riverfront. This is Waterbook Park. Right over there is the Audubon Aquarium. That's the Mississippi. That's barge. And we are about to get on the steamboat. We'll see. Okay, so I'm walking up to the Natchez. We're gonna pay our fees, and we're gonna get on there. Typically, if you're coming during lunch or during the daytime, it's a little less expensive. If you get the lunch and I guess there's the cruise package, it's about $40. And if you just want to get on the boat itself, it's about, I think, about 30 bucks, if I remember correctly. So we're gonna pay our fees, get on the boat, and have a great time. So as you can see, there's already a line over here. So we'll see you on the boat, or actually on the steamboat, not just waiting to board right now. So as you can see, there's people waiting. They can't wait to get on board. And there's the two steam, I don't even know what they call those, but steam stacks, I guess. And inside there's a restaurant, and here are their paddles right here. So that's what's going to be powering us through the river. And as you see here, that's Mississippi right there. So this cruise, or the trip, it's actually going to be about 2 hours long. And if you have paid for the package, it'll actually be on the cruise ship. You get a lunch, and also you get to go to the aquarium, and also even to the zoo if you get the whole complete package, which we're not going to do today. We're just going to get on the cruise. So they'll be boarding here shortly. And, so made it. We're actually on the Natchez. So let's give you a little tour. You see, okay, we can go upstairs. Oh, and that's the river right there. But here, that's the dining room. So if you had your dining room package, you would actually have lunch. So let's go upstairs. And it's actually almost 3 levels. So, and you can also go to the engine room as well, and we'll probably go check that out a little bit later. And there's the, I guess, the piano, accordion. Well, no, maybe that's on top. And here's the rear, and I can see our paddles. They're going. Let's go all the way around. There's the front. So let's go ahead and check out the engine room. Not sure how we're gonna get there, so let's go back down the stairs. And I don't think the ship moves very fast, so if you're afraid of motion sickness, I think you'll be okay. Take care. Boy, that's really cool. I'm not sure if it actually runs off the paddle or not, or if it has an engine underneath. Okay. I'll get back on the top. And as you can see, it's a beautiful view once you sit up on there. Okay, I'll get back on whenever we get to the engine room.
And we're off. Then one of the silk glass and the day that we are fishing underway. And our course is in paradise. We'll be proceeding downstream, down the mighty Mississippi River. Coming up to our left, you'll see the beautiful St. Louis Cathedral, one of the oldest active cathedrals built in the United States. It was built in 1794. In front of the cathedral, you'll see the statue of General Andrew Jackson, the 7th President of the United States. This is called Jackson Square. Great brick building on each side of the square. The Pontel building erected in 1851. Now looking at 12 blocks from the French Quarters here on our left. To our right, the town of Algiers, Louisiana. You can see the Algiers courthouse with a plaque on it. Once part of the Devonshire family plantation up until 1812. That's the town of Algiers on the right.
As you can probably hear, our ship is off with that really loud noise, and the announcer is giving us history.
The Port of South Louisiana is among one of the 10 top ports in the world. This is determined by the amount of gross tonnage passing through the port. Here in New Orleans, we average 400 ships per month and over 90,000 barges per year. Our principal import for the Port of New Orleans is steel. Most of that steel is brought in from Japan and Korea. Our principal export is grain. Most of the grain is brought down from all the Midwestern states and are stored in grain elevators. There are 10 grain elevators from New Orleans and the Port of Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Port of Baton Rouge, Louisiana, located upriver behind us, about 135 miles. As I said, we're heading downstream. We're traveling south towards the Gulf of Mexico, and from the Port of New Orleans down the river to the Gulf of Mexico, it's about 110 miles. 65 miles as the crow flies. Contrary to what most folks believe, New Orleans does not directly sit on the Gulf of Mexico. We're well over 100 miles of river from the Gulf of Mexico by way of the river. The Mississippi River, the third largest river in the world in terms of area drained, following the Amazon and Nile rivers. This river, discovered in the mid-1540s by Hernando de Soto, the first European to discover it, starts up at Lake Itasca in Minnesota. It travels down over 2,700 miles into the Gulf of Mexico. One of the deepest spots on this river, right here at the Port of New Orleans, at the point we are now.